This is the Wyfold Challenge Cup. We've got Molesey Boat Club on the Berkshire station and Tyne on the Buck station. Your accreditation's just arrived, Adam. That's good news.
Oh, so they're going to chuck me out anytime soon. So I want to watch this race. It's going to be good, isn't it? Both crews in there black and white, aren't they? So you've got Molesey in the black with black oars on the left and Tyne with the white oars on the right-hand side of the screen. Yeah,
Tyne just darting out into the middle. They need to keep a really close eye here. The white flag's gone up and Tyne have got their steering all wrong early in the race. And there's another white flag and they're getting more and more instruction from the umpire. Now they do correct, but that's definitely held up Molesey. And this could be interesting as the race unfolds because there was definite interference there. Tyne were heading towards Molesey on the Berkshire station, and they definitely had to check their stroke rate, didn't they, Molesey? Otherwise there was going to be a collision.
Oh, definitely. Really nervy moments in these boats because with four athletes and that asymmetry of the oars, you always just get one person that just sends it off a bit too eagerly in one direction, and then once you're going slightly off course, it's so hard to correct it gradually.
If I was the umpire after that start, I'd be hoping that Molesey win, because then there won't be any comeback. Whereas if Tyne win this, then I think there could be a serious question asked about what went on at the start. You
could protest that, yeah. I think it's still looking close though, isn't it? It's still overlap between these two crews. Molesey on the right-hand side of the screen now, just edging away. They look like they're getting a good sort of level of control on it, but Tyne are racing hard here, aren't they?
And Tyne are now drifting across into the centre of the water as well. They're probably doing that fairly relaxed, thinking, well, we've got some credit in the bank here.
God, this is a great push from Tyne. They're really trying to make some distance through Molesey here, aren't they? This could be a key moment. And it's great that we've got this overhead shot here, right on this middle part of the course.
I'm just watching Molesey, though, coming out into the middle of the water, and as I say, you think they've got credit in the bank because of what Tyne did at the top of the race. But this is so tight now, and Tyne, after that scrappy start with their steering, are pretty much bang level with Molesey.
And it looks like Molesey's just starting to up the rate to respond here, because that's become really uncomfortable for them, isn't it? You know, to let the opponent edge all the way back up, land a few blows. They're really trying to respond now. So hopefully we'll see how that pans out for them.
Real cat and mouse chase on. Molesey, they're still looking calm, aren't they? And very neat and tidy, but they know they haven't shaken off Tyne.
You can see Luke Reiser in the bow of the Molesey boat, just sort of making sure his crew's staying in order, whereas James McLeanan in the Tyne Rowing Club are definitely keeping an eye on them, isn't he, and really trying to sort of gee his crewmates on.
So nearest to the camera, Tyne on the left-hand side. Just a little glance across there from bowman James McLennan, and he will see that there's absolutely nothing in this race, and we're a good way down the race as well. We're in front of the enclosures and we're heading towards Stewards, and Molesey Boat Club and Tyne are putting on a terrific show. This is going to be a fantastic battle.
God, this is going to be hurting now as well. There's a bit of a headwind up, so that's just going to lengthen the time of the race, but this is real tight stuff, isn't it?
Well, one thing that could come into play is Molesey won by 3 lengths yesterday on the Berkshire station. That's where they are, and Tyne beat Lee by 1 length on the Berkshire station. So Tyne are on a different station and had a tighter race, which would have taken more energy yesterday. So that could pay, couldn't it? Tyne have got perhaps less in the tank than Molesey have from yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that Lee crew was quite favoured, so they could have had a tough race yesterday, the Tyne crew. But you never know. Sometimes it does flip the other way. You know, it gives people a bit of a taste for it. You know, taste
sharp.
Yeah, you could say that. But it's still very close between both these crews. Tyne looking like a little bit racy on the rating, aren't they?
We've only got 100 metres or so remaining, and it's very level. Molesey on the Berkshire station just fading. Tyne now bringing another burst towards the finish line, moving up to a length clear. But this has been a really good race, and Tyne will be really hurting, as they head towards the line. Molesey haven't given up yet. They've only got a few more strokes to try and shift it round. Such a tight race in the Wyfold Challenge Cup. Well done to Tyne on the Buck station, who win by a length, is it? Perhaps less than a length. It was a great battle. Molesey Boat Club coming out the wrong side of it, but that was on the races of the day.
Oh, that was fantastic, wasn't it? To change hands like that, you know, that early lead from Molesey, then switching over midway, brilliant, and good hold off from Tyne at the end there to keep Molesey at bay.
So Wyfold, it's Tyne who go through and Molesey who bow out.